and it's happened. We're here. What does that mean for us? It means that we've got a lovely office at the back of us that I'd like to thank very much to Will Allison and Karen Spencer for housing us as the Harlow Chamber of Commerce. It means for us that we enter another very exciting phase of what we are about as a chamber. We are here for private business. We work with the private business sector. We're critical friends of our public sector partners, who we really do love as well. But we have to tell you that we have quite a view for businesses, and we like to lobby with our colleagues, and certainly with Rob, we've known for a very, very long time, and to talk to government about your views and what's going on. So from me, really, I'm going to finish off with some thank yous at the end, but it really does give me great pleasure to introduce Rob Halfon. Thank you.
To be here today. Now, I'm a bit worried that this might turn into a mutual love-in with me and Denise, but she is an extraordinary lady. There are a lot of chambers of commerce about, but there is none, literally, who walk across the corridors of power in Westminster and Whitehall like the Essex Chamber of Commerce. And when I was elected way back in 2010, I just could not believe the amount of work that Essex Chamber of Commerce do, and they hold events in Parliament. They are there for Essex businesses, and I always wanted them to have a place here. So I'm particularly thrilled that the best college in England, Harlow College, is hosting offices with the Essex Chamber of Commerce, because it shows the importance of the link between education and business. So thank you hugely to Harlow College for doing this. But there's another reason why it's important that Harlow College is here. We are about to get Public Health England into Harlow. In fact, straight away after this, I'm going to Public Health England to do an event with them. That's going to mean thousands of jobs, scientists coming to Harlow, £500 million of investment into our town. And without exaggeration, because of the unique nature of Public Health England, Harlow will be the science health capital, not just of Essex, not just of the east of England, not just of England, not just of the United Kingdom, but literally of the world, except for Atlanta City in the United States, because that is the only other country that does what Public Health England does. The potential for that is enormous, absolutely enormous for our town, and I think it is probably the biggest thing to happen in Harlow in a generation. And it's vitally important that Harlow's young people are trained. This is where Harlow College and Anglia Ruskin University and our schools are so important, are trained so they get the skilled jobs in places like Harlow, like Public Health England. But alongside that, we have our enterprise zone. Now, we will be the biggest place, as I understand it, for data, like the cloud data bank in Europe. And that's just a few yards from my house. So God willing, the internet will start working at last. But unfortunately, I'm just over the road in Newhall, and all the enterprise only getting their super fast broadband. But it's going to be remarkable. Raytheon have moved there, spending millions, 20 million odd pounds. Arrow Electronics, Pearson. I remember having a meeting with Pearson last October in it was last 2016, and they were thinking of moving away from Harlow. And I said to them, have you heard about our incredible enterprise zone? And I asked them to go and see Harlow Council and yourselves, and they did, and Harlow Council did a magnificent job in persuading them to stay and move to our enterprise zone. So it is incredibly exciting what is going on here. Our town is going to be transformed. Harlow College recognised across the board as one of the finest further education colleges, as I said. Public Health England, Enterprise Zone, improving secondary schools. Hopefully we'll have more housing, and so we can regenerate parts of our town centre. And so the importance of Essex Chambers of Commerce isn't just about having a room at Harlow College. What it's saying, the signal it's giving out across Essex, it's a huge signal. It's saying Harlow is open for business. Harlow is open for skills and apprenticeships. Harlow is open for jobs. Harlow is open and for everyone, and we have an incredibly exciting future. And I think if we didn't have such an exciting future, I don't think you would be here. So thank you for what you're doing. I know you'll continue to hassle all the Essex MPs regularly. The government really fear this lady, by the way. They just dread it when she does that because they can't say no to her. So it is really good. Thank you again, Harlow College, and thank you all of you who are here today for supporting this absolutely seminal event of having the Essex Chamber of Commerce at the heart of our wonderful town.
Right. Finish, I'd like to introduce you to Christian Brodie. Christian is the chair of the South Essex Local Enterprise Partnership, and I don't know whether you know about LEPs or what you know about them, but we have one of the largest LEPs in the country. It takes care of Sussex, Kent and Essex, but we've roped him up from Kent this morning all the way up here to speak for us today. So Christian, please.
I can endorse absolutely what Rob just said, the power of the needs. I was stuck in a traffic jam for 3 hours this morning. They closed the M20 whilst I was on it, and I just thought to myself, oh no, I'm going to let Denise down, and that sort of inspired me. By hook or by crook, I've got to get there, because if I don't get there, you know, the power of Denise. So anyway, just a few words about what we think about the Essex Chambers of Commerce. They are key players in the Essex business community. They work with businesses large and small right across the county. With around 1,000 members employing more than 42,000 people, they really can truly claim to be the voice of business in Essex. The sort of support that they offer their members and other businesses includes helping existing and potential exporters develop their overseas markets, something that will become ever more important in the coming months. With a wide range of training seminars looking at how to comply with regulations or find out more about opportunities in particular countries. Along with export documentation, processing, they offer a one-stop shop for anyone engaging in international trade, really critical for us these days. Back here in Essex, they run a wide range of networking events designed to help make the right contacts to help businesses succeed. Their annual Discovering Business in Essex exhibition is fast earning a reputation as the place to be seen to do business, whilst the Chamber's annual county lunch that we'll see this year, Serrano finds as a guest speaker. They also sit on a number of bodies relating to economic development in the county, including MyLab. And through this involvement, they've been pleased to support such projects as the Harlow Advanced Manufacturing and Engineering Centre right here in this college. As Rob says, lobbying and representation is another key area of their work, and I know that they regularly meet local MPs both in Westminster and in Essex to make the case for investment in Essex's roads and rail networks, as well as highlighting other key skills, other key issues such as the skills agenda. As a county-wide organisation, they'd like to ensure they have a physical presence in as many locations as possible, and their latest office here in Harlow, at Harlow College, will join others at Essex University in Colchester, South Essex College in Grays, and others in Basildon and Great Wakering, ensuring they have a generally county-wide chamber.
So you blow the lovely roof off, okay? Otherwise it won't work. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,